Yo, what's good everybody? Welcome back to the Black Ops 6 Zombies video. A few days ago, we made a video on Terminus Island talking about all the different side Easter eggs you could do on the map. These Easter eggs aren't only like little fun things, actually things that could help you out a lot in game, save you some points, make your games easier, even make it easier to do the Easter egg and stuff like that. And in this video, I want to talk about Liberty Falls and all the different side Easter eggs you can complete all throughout your games. These are Easter eggs, again, that are like just little fun things you could do. Some of them, though, will completely change how you play the map itself, but also help out doing the Easter eggs and really just getting things you need to survive in zombies. So if you haven't already, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. Let's go ahead and start off with one that's actually pretty easy. You can do this every time you spawn into Liberty Falls. It's literally in the spawn room by the staircase under the motel. There's a vending machine. You can walk up to it, punch like the second shelf area. You will see some loot drop. I have found most of the time you get like 100 points or maybe some salvage. I have also seen videos of people doing this on Twitter and stuff like that. They've gotten pack-a-punches, ether tools, legendary weapons, even wonder weapons as soon as they spawn into the game. Now, the cool thing about this vending machine, if you don't get anything good the first time, you can do it once per round. If you're playing with your friends, only one person can punch it every round. Also, if you have melee macchiato and you punch the machine, it will actually break the machine and then just give you a bunch of free rewards. So there's two ways you can go about this. I would recommend just like at the beginning of every round, definitely go have somebody punch the machine. Next, we have the bowling Easter egg. Yes, that's right. You can bowl in Liberty Falls. It's literally bowling. Like, it spawns you in this mini game. It's really funny to do this with randoms and your friends that, you know, don't really know this exists. All of a sudden, you guys are actually bowling in zombies. You do get rewards from doing this Easter egg. The better score you get in the bowling mini game, the better rewards. Also, there's a Dark Ops tied to the Easter egg as well. If you score a game of 300, you unlock the Strike Dark Ops with animated calling card, everything like that. And in order to do this Easter egg, there are 5 pairs of Mr. Peak's bowling shoes around the map. The first one is actually in the spawn, in the window at the gas station. The next pair of shoes is in the back right of the map in like the cemetery area. If you look outside the map, you'll see a tree. The shoes will be hanging on a branch on the tree. The next pair of shoes is inside this window in the middle of the street. It's kind of like that road with the ether trap outside the bank. The next pair of shoes can be found in the window to the left of the radio shop. If you look inside, you'll see it sitting right there on the shelf. And the final pair of shoes we found inside the funeral home right outside the bowling alley. Look inside the window to the left, there's a coffin. The shoes will be right there on top. If this is your final pair of shoes, by the way, there's 5 pairs if you didn't catch that. You can also do them in any order that I showed you. I just showed you, you know, the order that I do them in. But if this is your final pair of shoes, it will spawn everybody in the game through the bowling alley. Obviously, no zombies will attack you or anything like that. The goal of the game is to pick up your bowling ball. Stay in your lane. I repeat, do not throw the bowling ball across the lanes. It's like actual bowling. You'll roll a gutter and you just won't get any points or rewards and stuff. Pretty much look down your lane, charge up the bowling ball, and try to take out as many zombies as possible. The higher you score, the better rewards you'll get. Also, again, if you score 300 points, you get a secret Dark Ops if you're trying to collect all of those. Next, we have the Deadshot Easter egg. If you guys haven't played Liberty Falls, Deadshot Daiquiri, the perk where basically you only get headshots. It's actually not on the map until round 25. You can get it through Wonder Fist, but if you're getting headshots, really helps to have it the entire game. So if you go to the back right side of the map at the cemetery, look outside, you will see these 5 cans sitting on a fence. All you have to do is shoot the 5 cans really fast. For some reason, you fail it, you will know you failed the can if like all the cans just fall off at the same time. If you do fail it though, I will respawn the next round. If you shoot all 5 cans successfully, you will get Deadshot Daiquiri at the end. It's only for whoever completes the Easter egg, so it's probably best to do this in solos. But I will say, man, shooting those cans for whatever reason seems to be super hard. Also, if you look on the top left side of the church, you'll actually see a zombie head stuck on like a stake. All you have to do is throw a lethal. Basically, you just have to blow it up. I used the Molotov for whatever reason that worked. So those do work, but you can use rocket launcher, stuff like that. If you blow up the head, it's going to have zombies raining from the sky, man. It looks crazy. The zombies do hurt you if they land on you, so be careful about that. These zombies, when they hit the ground, they drop loot, points, salvage, kill streaks, a bunch of cool stuff. So I would recommend doing this every single game. Next, we have the Rave zombie Easter egg. I'll be honest with you guys, this one isn't really that great. You don't get any rewards or anything like that. It's just something funny to show your friends. Basically, go to these binoculars outside of the fried chicken restaurant. It's also outside the comic book store and the radio shop. You want to pick either one. I think they cost like 50 points to use. Look for the zombie. It's actually dancing on the cliff. If you look at it long enough with one of the binoculars, it'll eventually exit. Go to the other binoculars, use those, look at the zombie, and again, just stare at her. And eventually, she'll start dancing. There'll be like lasers from the sky, and then even the zombies that are just spawning in the map will walk over, get on top of this bus, and they'll start dancing too. Again, nothing really too crazy. There's really no reason to do this in your game unless you just want to see like a, a funny dance party or something like that. And the final Easter egg we found on Liberty Falls is the Aetherella Easter egg. So this is where you could actually turn into a superhero in zombies. You turn into the Aetherella trap. It's the trap in the comic book store that like shoots the lasers. Basically, for a few rounds, you're moving around the map. You're pretty much invincible. There's no like health or anything like that. You have unlimited ammo and you're just lasering everything. It kills abominations, manglers. You can also use this in the boss fight as well, so it's super useful, man. The first thing you'll need is the jet gun. You can build it. I think it's really easy to build the jet gun on Liberty Falls anyways, but you can also get it out of the mystery box. Just make sure you acquire the jet gun. And then you want to go to the comic book store. Inside the comic book store are going to be 4 different action figures. Use the jet gun, suck up these action figures. Then there's going to be 5 more you need to find around the map. The next action figure can be found on the side of the motel. Basically, just look up on this like neon motel sign. The next action figure can be found on the side of this building in the middle of the street. That's kind of like right outside the bank. The next action figure can be found on top of this window. It's like on the front side of the church. The next action figure can be found on top of the letters, on top of the sign, basically at the bowling alley. And the final action figure can be found on the roof of the fried chicken restaurant. Basically, go to the roof of the bank, buy that one barrier, drop down, and you could see the final statue sucking in with the jet gun. Also, you could do these in any order. If this was your last one, you will immediately turn into Aetherella. Also, a little side note, you can go back to the Aetherella trap, like the actual trap in the comic book store. If you're Aetherella, it'll upgrade your Aetherella. You'll be faster. Your laser changes to like a blue laser. You get stronger. It does cost some points, but I think it is a worth upgrade if you are using the Aetherella Easter egg, to kind of help you beat the boss fight. That's basically going to do it as of right now. It's all the side Easter eggs we found on Liberty Falls. It's a pretty good number of Easter eggs, so I don't feel like there's too much more to find. As always, if you guys know of any more Easter eggs on the map, or if you find any yourself after you've watched this video, or even if I miss one, make sure to let me know in the comments below. I'll make sure to reply and let everybody know the Easter egg exists. If you haven't already, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys soon for more Call of Duty videos, man.